Did you know here in Texas, in Liberty County, there are 92,000 people that live here, but no animal shelter, and it's causing lots of problems for animals and people.
Here today to address the problem with the loose dogs, owned dogs that are being running around loose everywhere in Liberty County.
Dogs. What are some of the more horrific things you're seeing?
Okay, from my personal experience, I have had outside cats that, you know, they were all fixed and everything. But anyway, we had some dogs that lived down the street, and a pack of dogs, and over a 2-week period they came and killed all of our cats.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I called the police, and the police came out, and of course they said, well, there's nothing we can do about it, but you can shoot the dogs. So going out to my mailbox, there was a pack of dogs. One of them tried to lunge at me while I was out there. Here recently, there was a lady in Colony Ridge that was bitten all over her legs from a loose dog. Another lady had posted on Facebook the other day that her grandson was in the hospital because a dog tore up his leg. So that's some of the things that I see out here. And also, a few months ago, I was driving down the road, and there was this dog trying to attack this guy, and he was just walking down the road. So
Side of things, we're hearing the dog did this, but who started the problem, really?
irresponsible owners. That's where the problem starts, is the irresponsible owners. Because they know there's no consequences. The owner knows that nobody's going to do anything about it, so they just let their dogs run loose. And then some of the owners will say, well, just shoot it. You know?
Population has skyrocketed over the last few years, and unfortunately a lot of people are not taking proper care of their animals. They don't spay and neuter, they don't keep them contained, they sometimes don't even feed them like regularly, so it's just a huge problem.
How did it start?
Too many owned animals walking around loose, and also they're letting them breed, so they're being born on the street, they're being raised on the street, they're just multiplying more and more and more.
How do you think, what's some other laws that could be put into effect to help?
They need to enforce the leash law, and they also need to enforce the spay and neuter law, and I think that would help tremendously. So with the shelter.
And what would you like to see?
An animal control officer for the county and an animal shelter for the county would be a huge thing to start.
Do you think there needs to be a law and a fine for abandoning an animal?
There should be a law and a fine, yes, but can we enforce it? There's not enough officers to enforce it. It's grown to about 90,000 people to 5 officers. So it's impossible for them to do anything with trying to like enforce those type of laws because there's not enough of them.
So it goes.
It's an iffy situation because some people try and they get nowhere for months and then they resort to dumping them. And some people just don't even try and will dump them. We get every situation you can think of.
And I'm also an independent street rescuer, trapper, street feeder, and we network a lot of animals to get them out of Texas.
How did you become that? Is it something you chose to do, or what happened?
It just kind of happened, seeing the need for it. A mama dog showed up, had puppies. We didn't know what to do, so we reached out, found rescue for it, and then we started seeing the great need for it, so we was like, okay, this is something we need to do.
We work a lot with the community. We offer free vaccines, dewormer, prevention. We try to help them when they have mange and stuff like that, but we can't do it on our own. The need is too great for us to be able to fill everything. Please be responsible for your dogs. It is not our job to take care of your dogs. We get calls constantly. I just got a call a couple weeks ago of a lady telling me to come pick up her dog because it bit her 8-year-old daughter. And if you're not raising the dog responsibly, it's not my job to pick up your dog. I can help you, I can guide you, but it's not my job.
I'd like to take this moment to thank all of the animal advocates that came down to the Commissioner's Court on December 10th down in Liberty County to voice their concerns about the loose animals in their communities, and to the elected officials for listening to their concerns. Of course, a big thank you to the sheriff and the chief deputy that invited me to a meeting, which I found to be very positive on this topic. As we move forward for 2025, let's do better for all animals, regardless of where you live. If you own an animal, your animals should be humanely contained with proper food, water, and shelter. They should be spayed and neutered to prevent pet overpopulation. They should never roam. You can take them out to walk and get some exercise together, but don't let them roam. Make sure that they are on a leash that you are guiding them with. All right, you guys, have a great 2025, and let's do better next year for all animals.
Thank you for coming. Thank y'all so much for always helping us out. And hopefully we're going to see a difference. I pray. Honestly, I always don't get my hopes up because they get let down so many times, but you never know. Maybe this time it'll be different, I hope. If not, we'll be back and we'll keep going. We're not going to give up.